Good evening, Warriors. This is Vigor Warriors 2, and we're doing a Sunday night one. I know that I was going to try to do one because I wanted to kind of talk about this poem from Rudyard Kipling, and so I'm going to do this one right before bed. I'll probably end up calling this Sunday Meditation. There you go, Sunday Meditation. So this is a great poem, and I want to kind of go over this because it really kind of talks about a lot of things that we've been talking about as far as, being able to overcome temptation, all these type of things. And I'm going to kind of talk about that tomorrow morning with the morning talk. But let's kind of go through this a little bit. Oh, before I do that, go ahead, subscribe, comment, like, all those things that you've been guys doing, donate, please. And we'll kind of go from there. But this is by Rudyard Kipling. And he was a famous poet, but I always liked this poem. So let's kind of go. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. So a lot of people have trouble taking responsibility. And so if you can take responsibility and control of your journey, you understand that this is important, and you understand that people are going to be upset with you because they don't want to take responsibility. So it's key to take the responsibility, be able to say, on this journey, I'm responsible. If I mess up, I take full responsibility, and I just keep going again. And we'll talk about this tomorrow morning. There's lots of stories in the Bible about people overcoming, coming back. And we all have ups and downs. We come back. So, second part, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you. So here's again, trust in yourself when all men doubt you. But make allowances for that doubting too. So you're going to say, okay, well, you're going to doubt me. I can expect that, but I'm going to succeed. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, this is the thing, waiting for the benefits and the ideas that are coming from the journey, long term, not something that's going to be a short term type of thing. Or being lied about. Don't deal in lies. So don't believe what you're hearing all the time, right? We've talked about that a lot. Or being hated. Don't give way to hating. No matter what people say to you, no matter what people are doing, never allow yourself to lose your energy emotionally by hating people. Try to keep calm as best as you can. Now, this hasn't been always easy for me over the years because I get very competitive and upset at times, but it's a great opportunity to really kind of practice your self-control as you're on this journey. So on being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. So here's the guy. You have to be humble, my friends. This is what I've learned after many, many years of trial and error. Don't be arrogant. Don't show off. I see that we just finished watching the Super Bowl, and people are going to kind of show off and all kinds of these type of things. And this too shall pass. And people don't realize that just putting selfies together and taking pictures, all these type of things, and make yourself look better. That's just a big insecurity. Be humble. Realize that you're grateful for what you've gotten. After we get done with this, I'm going to go in and pray and read up my Bible, and I'm going to spend some time in the Lord. And that's what Sunday nights for me are about. So I realize I'm not a very important type of person, and I'm just kind of here on a purpose to try to give whatever information I can about my experiences to the viewers. Okay? If you can dream and not make dreams your master. So you can have ideas, you want to accomplish things, but remember that God is always in charge. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim, again, not focusing on material type of things, but something internally. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. Once again, it's the same kind of coin. Whether you flip it left or right, it doesn't matter. Heads or tails, triumph or disaster, you should handle it the same way. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves, critical people, right? People criticizing you, to make a trap for fools, right? Or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them with worn out tools. So what they're saying is, even though you may have had, spent your whole life working on things, people may criticize it, and they may just shoot you down. For some odd reason, people like to shoot other people down. They like to knock people out, down their knees, right? They get some kind of satisfaction of making other people suffer. because it makes them feel better. It's very high insecurity, but never fall into that trap. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss. Now, this is an older poem, but what they're talking about, obviously, is taking the chance, spinning the wheel on yourself. And that's what you're doing with the retention. You're spinning the wheel saying, I'm going to go for this. And that's what I did. Right? And lose, you may kind of relapse, and you may have to do it again. Start again at your beginnings. And never breathe a word about your loss. So you relapse, go ahead. Don't parade around like, oh, well, it's a great thing or not a great thing, right? The thing is you want to continue to keep living a lifestyle. If you can force your heart and nerves and sinew, which is muscles, to serve, you'll turn long after they're gone. And so hold on when nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. No matter what temptations going around you, no matter what pressures, stresses around you, hold on to your journey. Keep taking steps forward each time. If you can talk with crowds, okay, and keep your virtue, right? Keep your ideas, walk your kings, don't lose your common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, right? No, wait, nobody can hurt you if you know who you are. And it took me 60 some years to get to a point where I think I'm beginning to understand myself. So it's a journey, my friend. It's all a journey. But the retention is a big part of this. I just talked to somebody recently who'd been going a week or so, and they see outstanding benefits. Unbelievable. And I said, well, this is the life the way it should be, right? But don't let friends or foes and people change you and get you around that. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, right? All men count, but really, you have to believe this in your relationship with God down deep. Excuse me. If you can fill the unforgiving minutes, right? If you can fill the unforgiving minutes with 60 seconds worth of distance run, that means that every minute, the unforgiving minute, is that you can't get it back, right? Every second, every time, every little minute more that you're on your journey is leading to the promised land, in my opinion, right? That you're basically living a life that's positive, and you're living a life that continues to move on. And you're getting to those goals, and you're seeing a different you, a more effective you, right? A more spiritual, godly you, right? Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, my friend? Now, this is more than your earth. It's all more than materialistic type of things. You'll be a man, my son. And that's what men and women are about. Being someone who inside of them knows that they basically can do incredible things in life, incredible abundance, incredible inventions, incredible things, if they are able to know inside of them that what they're doing is the right path. And so many people on the wrong path in many different ways. We see it all the time. We see it in the United States, we see it in Canada, we see it lots of places. People are fighting because they know what's right. Right? They know what should be right. And God is leading them eventually to get to that point. This is a key thing. Retention is a key thing because God did not want you to go ahead and spill all your energy all the time. Obviously, in certain situations we talked about, that might be okay as far as having children. Obviously, the Lord wants you to do that, in my opinion. Okay. So a great poem. If you get a chance, it's called If by Rudyard Kipling. And I just wanted to kind of talk about it because I've always kind of referred to it, but I actually wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit too. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to go and meditate and pray a little bit before bed. You guys have a wonderful rest of the evening, and we will try to get one done early tomorrow morning. And I think we'll talk about comebacks. The Bible talks about comebacks, and we're all in comeback mode. All right, until tomorrow morning, have a great evening. God bless you, and battle on.